appearance.
A rare appearance from everyone's favourite,
Tilly.
Theo.
Oh. Yes, so we are, in fact, revealing the secret. You may have seen already we posted a little TikTok, which pretty much suggests exactly what it is that we needed a viewer discretion warning for.
Someone just said Zac Efron hair too.
Yes, you take that.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that's worse things have been said.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there you go. The one with the buzz is fire. Isn't that nice? No, you're actually on fire. Help.
Jimmy Savile.
Don't say that. Like they're gonna ban us.
It's not funny. It's not funny.
Yeah. Where actually is Tilly? She passed away, sadly.
You can have a seat if you want. I'll stand behind. Because I know that it's probably quite awkward for you. You've not done this much.
We replaced her with a male.
Scooch over, Harvey, so that Leo can come and sit.
In which direction? That way?
Well, whichever way allows Leo to come in.
Right, yeah.
We've sort of got to give it a second, Leo, for people to load in, and then we start going.
People load,
this
and then we chat.
The grace period.
Are you alright with me adjusting this chair?
Purgatory.
Also, how do I adjust this chair?
What do you want? The back higher up, yeah.
I've got Niall Horan hair. I mean, I guess again that's not a terrible thing. The guy from the band.
One Direction.
Oh right, got you.
You know that one guy from that one band.
Which one?
I know Zayn and I know Harry Styles.
That's the.
Go on, name the other two.
Niall Horan.
No, the other two.
Liam.
Liam what?
Pate.
He's the only one we've met. So yeah, well done.
That didn't need to be said, but anyway, continue.
Yeah, because he. That's the only reason I know is because he performed at X Factor when you guys were on it. I think.
No, that wasn't.
That was the other one. That's the one you haven't named.
Yeah, my bad. We've met two. Sorry,
that's the one you haven't named.
Yeah.
Balls. Harry Styles, Zayn. Is it Malik?
Yeah.
Liam Payne, Niall Horan.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't think I even know this last one's last name.
Really?
I know his first name.
Really?
I don't. Like, if I thought about it, I don't know it right.
This is embarrassing. I mean, it's not embarrassing for me because I definitely know every member of One Direction.
I can't think of his last name.
Is it Britney Spears?
Yes, it's Britney Spears. It's Niall, Harry, Liam, Zayn, and Britney of One Direction.
I thought you were actually going to say what it was.
No.
What is
it? You think?
No.
I'll give you a clue. Spence. Actually, you might not even know that one.
That was just a horrible clue. I mean, not even.
You know the dance.
Not even remotely a good clue.
Speaks with the
Pineapple Dance Studios.
Yeah.
Or Pineapple Dance Studios. Was that offensive? I don't know.
Is it another really basic name?
It's actually not that basic.
So guys,
it's not obscure, but
for anyone who wants to know what the secret is, we have a podcast coming out at 8 p.m. The 13 Again podcast.
Whoa.
And that is where the secret will be revealed. You'll find out exactly what it is that needed a viewer discretion warning.
You just been clickbaited.
You've been clickbaited, but we're here. You are going to find out what the secret is. This is technically true. We're telling you where to find out the secret, which is on the 13 Again podcast that comes out at 8 p.m. So in 18 minutes.
We'll still be live while you guys go and watch the podcast.
No, we won't.
No? Are we ending it before that?
Yeah, we're going to go watch the podcast.
Why?
Because
I want to see their reaction.
I need to eat.
So do I.
But
rules against eating on the live.
Well, yeah, but we have to go and sort it.
Get Paul to do it.
Well, no, I don't trust that man with food.
Oh, bring us burger!
There is no single person in his family that I trust to cook me food, and it's devastating.
I reckon I could do a decent job. Good enough.
You've just got weird, morals. As in, he won't think about what other people would want. It's just it's my way or the highway.
Yeah, but isn't that how you do it?
No, not at all. If I know that someone would prefer something done a different way, I will absolutely make it my absolute mission to do it the way that they'd prefer.
No, I don't know about that. Especially not me.
What? Is it like Adam or something?
No, you'll have it how it's meant to be done because I know that you'll just appreciate whatever.
Whatever, to be fair.
Yeah, but if someone goes, I would hate it if it's like that, I'll go, okay, I'm not about to start making you hate my cooking because that's just embarrassing for me. So.
Yeah, I don't mind if people hate me.
Also, I'm going to defend myself. For whoever I'm not going to swear, but whoever it was that said my hair is giving Jedwood today, that is an unreasonable comment. If you haven't seen Jedwood, you're just stupid. That's it. You're just a moron who hasn't looked at Jedwood, because my hair is nothing like that. I've made a desperate effort to not look like that because it scares me and it's creepy and it's weird, and I would not ever go in that direction.
Have I started something?
You haven't started anything. I've had it from left, right, and
I'd
centre.
like to add, Jedwood seem like lovely, not quite.
They're funny.
fellas.
They're funny, but they're also mental. And it's like,
the hair is questionable, but I think they know that. I think.
but my hair is
that's their
nothing
thing.
like theirs at all.
Harvey, it's okay. They're behind a screen.
I
I feel
know.
like it begins with
They're not real.
I can't
It's all right.
escape it.
I know, but you do look a little bit like.
I don't mind it from you because you're just saying it to wind me up. But the other person's kind of like, oh.
They're doing.
No, the other person's like, oh, here's an actual observation I've made, except for the fact that I'm stupid and I don't actually know what I'm talking about. Sorry, I'm being mean.
Does it begin with an A?
That
It's still on the One Direction. No, it doesn't begin with an A.
sorry to whoever it was that commented that. It's not personal. I'm sure you're not stupid, but equally you possibly are. I don't know.
Can you tell me?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
It's Louis Tomlinson.
Yeah.
Louis Tomlinson. That's it. I did know it. Tilly is out partying tonight, everyone. Because wow, she's so cool.
She's gonna come stumbling in, just like.
I have to go pick her up later.
Whoa! Someone saw us at Derry Airport a couple of weeks ago.
How?
Did you?
No chance.
I mean, no
Not a
one was
chance.
there. Like, we didn't see anyone.
Not a chance.
Like, that is genuinely impressive.
Absolutely not.
I mean, obviously, jokes aside, there were people there, but like, you should have come and said hi. There was literally like,
I don't believe them.
there was like 14 people
Yeah,
there.
no, I don't
You
believe
you
them.
had to have been one of.
Because don't get me wrong, right? And this is a little bit weird to explain, but normally, because we've been doing this for so long, we can kind of tell if someone's like staring at us.
We're
it's
alert.
obvious, and people have sort of clocked on. Not everyone, pretty much no one cares who we are, but there is the occasional time when we go out and people will see us and they'll just be like, "Is that the person I think it is?" There was no one at Derry. They couldn't give less of a
To be
shit
fair,
about us.
we went to our cousin's tennis the other day, and someone asked.
Did they?
Yeah. Oh,
Did
were you not there?
No.
Oh god, it was one of the coaches, and I was just like, "What is happening?" I'm just watching my cousin
Which of
play
our
tennis.
cousins play tennis?
Maya.
Yeah.
Right.
But Dobby's here. He just
Dobby.
commented Theo.
Hello, Dobby. Yeah.
Dobby, bless him. He's not well. He's been doing his best.
He's lying.
He also
He's
just
lying.
he also just switched.
He was trying to get out of going to the gym with
no,
me. That's why.
he just switched to his other account. No, he's actually ill.
No,
do
no.
you know what's wrong with him?
No,
I'm not
I
gonna
don't
say.
know what's
I'm
wrong
not
with him.
going to say it just in case he doesn't want it to be public knowledge. But he is actually ill.
Right.
Like
Love you,
properly.
Dob.
Like I
Yeah.
can sympathise because I know exactly what it's like, and it is not fun. But yeah, everyone send Dobby good vibes and go follow him. Why not?
But yeah, anyone that's in here, please get ready. In 13 minutes, the podcast will be going live. It's a bit of a crazy episode, like.
And let's get. We got to do the energy thing again because it worked last time. Share the live and get us to 3 million likes, and we'll post the podcast.
13 trillion likes right up here.
We'll post the podcast that's already scheduled to go live. If you get it to
13 trillion likes.
I
Yeah.
really thought he was going to say he was going to sacrifice me.
we'll also sacrifice Theo.
Theo.
Because this is a one-off thing. He's not coming back.
He might. Depends how well he does today.
He's already disgraced himself by not being able to name 5 people.
I'm specific, people.
Yeah, to be fair,
Say 5 people ever.
I disgraced myself the other day trying to name all 7 members of BTS, and I really thought I'd do it, and there was just
I
one.
only know Jungkook.
There was one that caught me out, and I was so embarrassed. I was like, well, to be fair, fair, it's such an awkward one because even the person I was talking to about it was like, "Oh, it's this," and I was like, I didn't even know that. Like that wasn't a thing I knew. Can you name? No, you can't name anymore, can you?
Jungkook.
I don't know any.
All right, so
I shouldn't say
without the comments, I'm gonna do it now because I've done it recently, and if I don't get it now, I suck. So there's V, Sugar, Jungkook, J-Hope, RM. RM was the one that caught me out because that's Rap Monster. I did not know that. That's ridiculous. Can I just say, Rap Monster? What the? Anyway, so yeah, exactly. V, Sugar, J-Hope, Jungkook, RM. Oh my god!
Ellen DeGeneres.
Staying alive.
J.
I was with you.
J-Hope, Jungkook, RM, Sugar, V. Oh my god. This is so bad. I'm not looking at the comments because I know people are going to be commenting it.
Is it Jimin?
Jimin is Jimin's one. and then I think it's another J something.
Posh Spice, Baby Spice, Ginger Spice, Sporty Spice.
I'm just going to look.
Is there another one?
There's a fifth, I think.
There's a fifth.
Oh, is there? No.
Is it just gin? Oh, it's gin.
Old
I always
Spice.
forget gin.
Old Spice.
Gin and RM.
Spice. Old Spice is very different. He would not fit into the Spice Girls.
Who?
Well, the guy
Spice.
that represents the brand.
The
that
Old Spice guy.
Yeah.
Old Spice, yeah. Is that the deodorant?
I don't think
Yeah.
his name is Old Spice. But
No,
I know where Leo was
so.
going with that.
The podcast is on the 13 Again YouTube channel. You can just type in 13 Again and it will come up. And you will find out what the awful subject was that we talked about this week. It's dreadful. You're going to cry watching it, probably.
You guys should talk about 17 again, the Zac Efron movie.
That's where the name for the podcast
Good.
basically came
I'm
from.
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We thought it was a funny
I don't think
little
I've watched the
spoof.
film.
I have, but once and wasn't paying attention.
It's not
so-
great.
Where's the monitor?
Dad decided he wanted it.
Right, okay.
Oh yeah.
Of
He
course.
also took my monitor like bag.
I
You guys-
asked him where he got that from.
You obviously can't see this from where you guys are sitting, but if you've seen our recent cover that we posted, there's two monitors behind the phone, right? One's just gone.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of prefer it. It does free up the desk a little bit, and
It
also
does.
I just wasn't using it, so I'll make it a little bit tidier and obviously clean
Okay.
that.
So is that permanent? Is that-
I think so. I think he's gonna keep it.
Oh,
Right. Though I did pay for it, but you know,
You mean we paid for it?
we did pay for it. Yeah.
So
he's-
just completely voting me out of our possessions
Well,
now, are we?
you weren't
The
part of
royal
that transaction,
eye.
so-
the royal eye.
yeah. Good.
Um,
Someone really wants to know if we know the Sterniolo triplets. Not personally. We've never met. We've never
I'm
spoken.
actually one of them.
Someone, I don't get the thing of there are a couple of people
Theo
just commenting Tilly as if she'll appear. Like she's not a genie. You can't say her
Bloody
name
Mary,
3 times.
bloody
Actually, if you
Mary,
say her
Bloody
name 3
Mary.
times, she
The
dies.
genies.
Every time.
The genies say you rub the lamp.
Yo, I was just spitballing. I don't really know what I said.
I don't.
but-
I feel like I don't know whether I should turn to look at you or.
Yeah,
just
you're
look at you
thinking.
in
You're
the
thinking
camera.
of Beetlejuice.
yeah.
I was thinking Bloody Mary.
Well,
Yeah.
I was more just
Is
going on
Red
a
Rum-
term
Red
of-
Rum, yeah,
Genius
saying
just
murder
appear.
backwards.
But
Shame.
yeah, Tilly is not here. Get over it.
But I think
right?
you have to write it, right? Red Rum. It's writing it on a mirror 3 times or something.
Doesn't it appear on the mirror in The Shining?
Oh,
There's-
maybe.
There's
yeah.
some kind of like it doesn't exist.
You know what
anymore,
I'm
but
thinking
there
of?
was
I think
some
I'm
kind
thinking
trend
of-
that was like.
I'm thinking of that one regular show episode where they do write it on the mirror or something. And yeah, I don't know if that's like accurate.
I saw a thing on Instagram the other day that actually baited me so badly. It was like, it was just a complete like misinformation dump just for the sake of it. It was like Feel Old Yet, regular show ended in 1995, and then a bunch of it took me until the 4th one that was like Adventure Time. The pilot episode aired 4,000 years ago, and that was when I actually got it. I actually just went, oh my god, was regular show really that old?
Yeah, no, it's definitely not. It's
Yeah.
created by a bunch of
Where's
stoners.
the damn pump?
Oh, for the ball. I don't know.
Yeah. Unless you had.
You know what else I saw
Oh.
earlier actually? I was looking at this is entirely irrelevant to probably everyone here, But
Okay.
I was just looking through my release radar on Spotify literally a couple hours ago, and I had a song by Jacob Sartorius pop up.
That's sensational. Is it a new one?
Yeah.
Simon Says.
Yeah, that was what it was.
He's been going
Didn't know he was
ham
Didn't know
promoting
he's
that.
still alive.
Yeah, no, but what he's done, and this is really interesting.
Do people just die if you don't see them? This is you.
But it's really interesting, right? And we're going to talk about this because it's technically drama, and I don't like getting involved in drama, but it is interesting. I saw him promoting the absolute crap out of that song, and half of what he's doing is basically clowning on Jojo Siwa, and I sort of thought, it's a good marketing tactic, but also I'm pretty sure they're friends. I was almost 100% certain they like follow each other on stuff and all that jazz. So in my head I went, I wonder if she likes that, because... You know, we know her. She's a nice person, but equally, she doesn't take any, crap from anyone. And so I went to check if she still follows him. She does not. And I was like, that is very interesting. He now has wrapped his car with his face a load of times. Have you seen that?
No.
It is quite funny.
I think I'd crash.
And
if I saw that.
he filmed a really well acted video that was genuinely like 2 minutes long of him doing like a sleuth sort of investigation.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That video was phenomenal. I have to give him credit for that. It was so funny. But like, and he was really going for it. And bless him, same as us. Boy can go red. Like that is a talent, and I'm attributing it to talent because it makes me feel better about myself because we go so red as well, and he like really goes for it. You do.
On occasion.
Yeah, you do.
More than most, probably.
But yeah, who's born first, Max or Harvey? So I was born first. Paul was talking about it earlier today. Sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning. Paul was talking about it. Paul is our father. And he said, oh yeah, they're like 3 minutes apart. We were like, Paul, you are our literal father. You were there when it happened. We are 2 minutes apart.
Was
it says it on our birth certificate. He nearly wasn't, but he was in the end.
Right, yeah. I remembered that story, but not quite all of it.
Yeah. So it's 2 minutes apart, and Paul just got it completely wrong. And we were like, well, what is wrong with you? But yes, anyway, the secret, people are asking about the secret. I'm going to tell you about the secret. It's being revealed in 5 minutes on the YouTube channel 13 Again podcast. Basically, we had to put a viewer discretion warning on a video because of a topic we talked about that is genuinely quite alarming. Not because of the topic alone. The topic alone is alarming.
Because we had to explain it to Tilly.
Who is our 13-year-old sister. And that for any person. I've even had people text me saying... who found out about it saying, yeah, that is, I would not want to have to do that with my sibling ever. So, you know.
Especially and then post it on.
And then distribute it to the world.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot there, and it is quite intense, but it's also a fun and harrowing watch at the same time.
Could you guys, right before the podcast goes up, could we get to like 100k likes?
Yeah, get the likes up. We want to get to as many people as possible.
Sarah Candido.
And share the live stream with people who you think might want to know that this is happening.
Oh, we've got some packages.
We do, but I think we should do those another time.
No, I know we should do them another time, but they look really interesting. They look like some company sent them.
It is a bit odd, isn't it? I don't think it is a company. I think it's just a
maybe
well
it is
done.
just well delivered.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, I'm excited. Like next time we go live, make sure you're there because those packages look really interesting. So
the podcast,
we'll open them next time.
The podcast is out in 3 minutes. The podcast is on 13 Again podcast. I'll even show it now on the live stream. Hang on, I'll get it up just for you guys. Oh, West End Live was today. There's a lot of good stuff.
Oh, and if you're on this live because you saw the TikTok we just posted, that will give you a lot of clues.
Also, we just
about.
hit exactly 2,500 subscribers. So who's going to be our 2,501th subscriber?
Thank you, Rosie.
But yeah, this is the account. It's 13 again.
Me, I'm the 2,500.
Well, your dreams have all been crushed.
But he will likely unsubscribe. So feel free to go and actually get that once subscribe. And yeah, the video comes out in 3 minutes. So very exciting stuff. And I might even show you the thumbnail there. There it is. It's scheduled and it's ready to go. It's our longest podcast yet. It's our longest podcast yet. It's nearly 30 minutes long. It's a whole 8 and or 9 minutes longer than the other two podcasts. So there's a lot there to unpack. And that was what we always said. We were going to start start smaller with the episodes just to get people, used to what we were doing, and then slowly make them longer. Because obviously,
Hey Molly, thanks for loving the videos.
I can smell. What can I smell? It's like a barbecue. Someone's having a barbecue.
Paul's burning stuff. Probably.
Paul is burning stuff. That's what it is. It's burgers. Because he got them out of the freezer, and I went, yeah, no thanks.
Wee, 100k. Thank you, everybody. Well done.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So are we staying?
I don't know. It's up to you, really.
We can stay for like 5 minutes or so, but equally, no one's going to see it by that point because it's like halfway through. Bro.
Who is the guy in pink? This is our brother Theo.
We don't really know, to be honest. He just walked in.
He is very rare.
People are actually going to think that my name's Theo.
Yeah. Where's Tilly? She passed away, sadly.
Stop telling people that.
Yeah, but we have to tell people because they want to know, and it's
If we get banned.
Do you guys know Labyrinth in Guildford?
I thought you were going to say Labyrinth, the artist.
The club?
Yeah. Tilly's there.
Way up in the clouds
have you ever
somewhere
seen
now,
Orcs?
don't
There.
know.
It's closed
What's
now. It was where the casino was.
real.
I knew about casino.
Yeah, so it turned into this venue called Orcs, but apparently it's shut now.
You know what we
Well,
could
it's touched a
do?
couple
You know what we could do?
Is that it?
No, Labyrinth was always there.
Oh, is
It
it?
was up the street from
Okay,
it. Yeah.
right.
Aye!
What?
We could go, let them watch the podcast, we'll go and eat,
Yeah.
and then come back
Yeah.
and just check in and see how everyone did.
Yeah.
See what
Might be able to do it for as long, so I need to get some work done. But
That's fine, but we'll just come back, chat for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever, see how everyone enjoyed the episode or didn't enjoy, because that actually is going to
that
probably
could be the
happen.
case.
But, it's going to be exciting stuff.
We might get cancelled.
So people keep saying listen to the
We
podcast.
won't.
We've made it just a YouTube podcast because people like watching video, and I know it's a little bit frustrating if you want to just put it on and get on with stuff, but at the end of the day you could always just leave your phone on or whatever it is you're watching it and or listening to it on. But yeah, it's on YouTube. It's the 13 Again podcast. Just type in Max and Harvey podcast and it should come up probably on YouTube anyway. But 13 Again podcast is the name of it. 13 Again. Now it is up. It should be out. Hang on, let me just check.
Let's see if anyone disappears from the
It is out. 19 seconds ago. The
watch it. Go
video
watch
came
it.
out. So
Go
go
away.
watch
Go
it.
watch the podcast.
Go away.
There you go.
We don't
It's
want
out.
you here.
Mummy and Daddy.
No, that's not a good song.
Okay.
Anyone a fan of the intro music? It was created by some twat of a producer.
What,
And there's the warning, by the way. I love the warning. I'm actually so excited by the warning. I know it sounds stupid, but I actually was really excited when it came through. That we have like a proper warning with our logo and
we
stuff.
ready?
How funny is that?
Okay, good. It's
So yeah, it's a dreadful episode. Enjoy it.
Too many people are still here. Go watch it. Go
Savor
away.
it.
To be fair, a lot of them, what's really weird, because I thought that when we initially did the live stream to send people over, they get another device, they stay on live,
fair. Yeah,
and they
yeah.
watch the podcast.
We're going.
Yeah, so we're gonna go and eat now.
I'm done.
Yeah, so
You can stay.
You keep watching your blank screen.
Yeah.
We're gone. I don't know. You'll probably see who's always live. Oh, I don't know. The kid.
Paul
do you
Breach.
know who I watch occasionally? The guy that does the talk box stuff and piano. I think he's phenomenal.
I
love
never
him.
watch live
I
streams.
can't remember his
be bothered.
name,
The only
but-
time I watch a live stream is someone's doing something like cutting honeycomb or something, or making candles or like anything satisfying. I'll watch for a
stuff.
minute and then
You know
I'll go,
what you should do? Go hug your mother.
What if they don't have a mother?
Then, I don't know, cry.
And on that note, go watch the podcast. Thanks for having us. It's the 13 Again podcast. If you can't find it, try harder. It should be, I'm pretty sure there's a link to it in Tilly's Instagram bio, which is _Tilly Mills. So, worst case scenario, go to Tilly's Instagram bio and find it there, because it will give it to you. That you should be able to search it. At 13 Again Pod is the handle. It's the 13 Again podcast. You guys can do this. Go watch it. Let us know what you think. We'll be back in about sort of half an hour to 45 minutes to check in. But yeah, bless up. See you soon. Bye-bye. Than I actually meant for it to. That's really not the
I don't even know what you were going for.
Yeah. It's more just seeking out a 13-year-old is probably an offence in itself. I didn't mean to do anything further than that. That wasn't my intention with All right. Yeah.
How are you guys after that? I mean, to be honest, not much affects me anymore. I've seen and heard so much stuff in my time that
We're going to put you in a
realistically-
wood chipper and see if that sentence still stands. Not much affects me anymore.
A wood chipper might slightly inconvenience me, yes.
Chunks.
But, yeah, no. Who's the emo one in the corner? Who's that?
Which
Which
I mean, it's definitely
one?
him. It's definitely him.
I'm wearing pink.
He is wearing pink. How can he be emo? He's wearing pink.
Yeah, emo wouldn't wear pink.
I'm
I
blonde.
don't think any of us look particularly emo
It's
today.
definitely Leo.
Normally it would be me, but
Are you ready to watch this? I'm going to catch a card in my mouth.
I have a complaint.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
It wasn't
In
in
your
my mouth.
imagine having a magician and he shows you this amazing trick and it was
Whoa,
like,
whoa, whoa, whoa!
I've got a few notes.
I'm gonna rectify this. Wait.
Fair enough.
Oh,
You know what?
fair play.
We had a magician at my college yesterday. It was rough.
I bet it would have actually been worse than if I'd have just gone in and kind of gone, right, here we go.
So you might have heard of him. His name's Lewis Fuller. He was on Britain's Got Talent. He got to the semi-finals.
What, recently?
I don't know.
Uh,
But all of the tricks he did, I'd seen before, and most of them I watched him like do it. If you know what I mean, like, all the sleight of hand
yeah.
one. There was like he was holding a lemon and he was holding a knife. I watched him put the knife in his pocket and pull out a fork. When other people were like distracted looking at their hands because he was telling them to.
And what was the trick? Like, because I'm confused at where that
he would
trick
have slipped a
goes.
card into a lemon and then...
No,
Oh, no?
no. So he had a lemon and he had a knife. He was like, okay, imagine that you also have a lemon and a knife. Now cut the lemon open. Imagine you're cutting the lemon open. And while everyone was doing that, he switched the knife to a fork and switched the lemon to a piece of paper that he was palming. And before the trick, he'd ask someone to name a fruit, and they said banana, and he opened the paper and it said banana. That bit I don't know how he did, to be fair, but the rest of it I watched him put the lemon in his pocket. Like,
Interesting. Did he ask the person a bunch of other questions before getting to banana?
no,
Okay.
and it's not a plant because it's just a girl at my college.
Yeah. I ruled out the part. That wasn't an option in my head.
Max versus hydraulic press in the next
I am a fan of that.
That seems...
We will make that happen.
That seems unfair.
I think we should put his knee in
I-
a hydraulic press.
I think I have a bad advantage against the hydraulic
You have the
press.
advantage.
You do not have any advantage against the hydraulic press.
Oh, I hate you two so much.
Well, you said a stupid thing. It was like objectively dumb.
I know, but I'm tired.
Who's spamming?
Leo Mills, all us welly lot have found you.
I don't.
Do you know a Darcy?
Sure, he probably does.
Probably.
Whether or not that means anything to him.
Unlucky Darcy.
I don't know who it's going to be though. I have my best guess.
Your gifts are on there. What? Hang on. What? Keep. Missed it. Your gifts are in their way. Keep in mind the orange box. Okie dokie.
Orange box.
I am
We'll look out for
keeping
an
the
orange
orange
box.
box.
Oh, that is a
in
good
mind.
point actually. So yeah, we're going to be going live more often now that we've got everything back and we're all sorted. If you guys do want to send anything to the PO box for us to open on live stream,
It's in our
whether
bio.
something goofy, something funny, a gift. Don't send us gifts, that we don't deserve that. But anything that you think would be entertaining to watch us react to, then
Okay,
please
yeah, I know
send
who
it
it
to the
is
PO box. It is. I don't know what it is. It's in our bio. If you click that up there, it'll probably come up with the PO box. You can screenshot that and do something with it.
When is coming new music? Good question.
We actually put a song out and no one knows.
Well,
It's not true.
not really
It's not
true,
entirely
but
true.
we wrote a song for someone else,
We did.
basically.
And it charted.
Yeah, it did chart.
How crazy
Good luck
is that?
finding it.
Michael and I might release a cover.
Hell yeah. I did. You did
Just
mention that to me
yeah.
before, actually. But yeah, there is a song with our voices.
Let me actually check if we're
That's
down
out.
as writers on it now, because they didn't credit us and we were like
To pre-warn everyone, it's not. We wrote it
It's
for
still not-
someone else's brief. It's nothing to do with like our project. It's not.
It's fine.
What our stuff
We're
is gonna
writers,
sound
we're
like.
songwriters, we write
But
songs.
exactly. So we just wrote a song for someone else.
That's why it's not a Max and Harvey song.
Laid down some vocals and they released it. So, please just say.
We're not going to say. But well, we might get closer to saying when we're actually credited as writers. 'Cause something went wrong in the process, but it's fine. It's getting sorted. But yeah, we very much did write that song.
Hi from Ireland. Hello, Ireland.
All of Ireland. Hello.
The entirety of Ireland is here. Who's smarter? I know I've lost. But out of the two of you,
Listen, we can play this game in certain ways. I think objectively, Leo is quote unquote smarter.
And you can stop
But
right there.
it depends on whether or not you mean smarter as a whole. Because smarter as a whole, this guy's a moron.
yeah, smarter as a whole, I'm smarter than you.
I
would say I'm smarter than you
hang
as
on,
well.
Hang on.
No, because if you're doing on a whole, when it comes to most important things, I'm
There are
smarter
some
than you.
important things that I'm not good
But what
with.
do you mean by on the
That's-
whole?
that's
Because
smart.
I don't.
But
it's
I'm
smart
not. I'm
at the end
smart
of the
enough
day.
to recognise that I'm bad.
Are you
with it. Yes. Whether or not I then choose to do something about it, it's my prerogative.
Not smart.
But it
Dumb.
doesn't mean I'm not smart. It just means I make choices.
On the whole can mean a lot of different things, though.
it can.
Is
That's it. That's the end of the conversation.
Is it just based off of like knowledge of things, or is it like
Ability
common
to
sense,
succeed.
critical thinking?
Ability to succeed.
Well, you guys have 4 years advantage on me,
We did it when
and
we
you
were your
guys,
age.
you guys are doing it. You've got a different path to me.
No, I don't mean succeed in career. I'm not talking about that at all. That would be unfair. I'm talking about just the stages of life that everyone goes through.
I've got something in my tooth and I want to get it out, but not on the live stream.
All right, I'll come and sit down.
Ah,
that's-
He's just hanging out.
I got
Hi, Amy. Someone asked if we were planning to release new music. No.
Well, we are planning on it eventually.
We will,
It's
at some
just going
point.
to take a long time. I'm so sorry. You're going to have to deal with some.
We're gonna put a load of covers
up
out
until
on the
then.
internet. We're gonna keep singing. Don't you worry about
We
it.
got a really good cover coming, and I'll reveal. There's 2 songs in the cover. I'll reveal one of them to get you all excited. It's "Too Sweet" by Hosier.
I'll
so-
take my whiskey.
But I won't reveal what because we sort of mashed up 2 songs together.
Sing it exactly like that.
And it actually it sounds pretty cool. So that'll be fun.
You've been instructed to go get Tilly.
I'll take my whiskey.
Wait, what is that line? What, is it bed at 3?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Why is he doing that?
Well, 3 p.m. or 3 a.m.
It's not 3 a.m., is it? Oh no, maybe it is. Maybe it is because he's drinking whiskey, isn't he? Maybe he's early drinking. He's nice. Why is he drinking coffee?
To sober up.
Oh
us,
no!
Hosier.
No!
Tell us the meaning of your
No!
lyrics.
I just got it. The whiskey's neat, the coffee's black, and the bed is at 3, meaning they're all the extreme versions of.
Okay,
Yes. That makes sense. So what he's saying is that she's too sweet because he does all of the like bitter versions of life kind of thing. I get it now.
Well
I
done,
get it.
Hosier.
Hosier, you're a
Good lyrics.
I don't know why that took me so long to come around to. God, I'm stupid. Tilly's not here!
She's not here.
She's dead!
Well done, Jose.
She's also not dead, but she's not here.
Jesus Christ. I'm not in a good mood today. I've been in the car for 4 hours.
Grow up, you lot. Sometimes people aren't here.
What's funny is that, and we're not allowed to do this because we would get back, but if we were to sit Tilly here on her own, just in front of the live stream, people would love it for about 10 minutes and then they'd go, oh, it's only funny because she bullies Max and Harvey. That's why it's funny. So that, you have her. just have her. We'll just leave you with her, and then you'll go, oh, there is actually a key element I'm missing there. And you'll be devastated. I should not be live right now. I'm really I'm in a bad mood.
That pod was mad.
We're keeping it real.
Thank you, Alex.
I should go sit in the corner. That's why I laid down earlier, because I'm actually tired. I've not got time for anyone today. Sorry. I do love you all. Not everyone. I'll let you guys figure that out amongst yourselves.
So someone asked if we're all brothers. Max and I are brothers.
Not me. I'm a lone wolf, baby.
Ugh.
I know. How gross. Max
Why
is
would
the
you
best.
say that?
Max is the best person on the podcast.
I was gonna go with like uncle or something.
I'll take that.
Uncle, I did that the other day.
I'm just like I'm quite relaxed. I just don't really I don't use too much brain power when we do the podcast. I literally just say what I'm thinking, which is quite dangerous sometimes. But I suppose that's what a podcast is meant to be at the end of the day. Glad you both slightly nodded in agreement.
We weren't listening.
Music in my
You both did that at the same time.
Literally did not. I don't know what you just said at all. Or even remotely what it was related to.
Was it something about whiskey? No,
that was earlier. That was that when you looked out. You've been out for like 5 minutes. Hi, Kara. Hope you're well. Did Woody punch you again?
Who's Woody?
The guy from Toy Story.
Oh. What?
And I assume that was aimed at Max, but
Why again? When was someone punched by Woody?
come to Cornwall. What's in Cornwall? Pasties. We got Greg's. We're going all the way to Cornwall. I remember one time I was in Cornwall and I genuinely got scared. Nothing happened. It was just so quiet. And I was like, I don't like this. And I'm going to get in trouble for saying that now. I think Cornwall's a lovely place. I do. It's like the beach, and like David Tennant was there for a while.
I went to St.
that a thing?
Ives.
Yeah, he was in, what was it called? The Olivia, what's her last name? Olivia Colman, David Tennant.
Sure.
Boardwalk? What was it called?
Broadmoor.
No, not that.
Probably Boardwalk.
Someone tell me what it was called. Was it Boardwalk?
Do the helmet game with Leo, that's a good shout. Not today, but we'll do it another time.
I couldn't do it today. I think I'd
No, I
actually get
couldn't do
knocked
it
out.
today.
Harvey might cry.
We'll have to wait for
Broadchurch.
We'll have to wait for
Boardwalk?
a slightly cooler day to do the helmet game, because it got hot even
Thanks, Jack.
when it was cold, kind of thing. Like it takes a lot of energy to play that game. Though I do enjoy it, it's quite intense. Have you seen it? The helmet game.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
I think I've seen Holly like really aggressively hit someone or someone
that
really
would've-
aggressively
Someone just
hit
said,
Holly.
Would've been me.
Someone just said, is there
Both times.
Is there a third Max and Harvey? Now, are you referencing to this, or are you asking if there is not only a third, but also implying a second Max and Harvey? Like, we're the first, or we might even be the second. We might not know. It's like a Vindicators situation where there's a third one, but we don't know there's a third.
It's the decoy.
Or the
episode.
decoy episode. Either one works.
Rick and Morty.
We're not the originals.
Well, there's Lisa and Lena.
Lisa and Lena.
Max and Harvey.
Well, they don't do social. Well, one of them does. Which is it?
Oh.
It's Lena. Lena's
Thank
still
you,
there.
Becky.
Lisa's like.
Oh, what was that?
We went
50%
halfway
of
to
salmon.
the live goal, which I believe is meerkats.
Apparently it's meerkats.
Gotta love me some meerkats.
Play the duck game.
What is the duck game?
Oh, as in the wah, 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 wah.
Yo, so many people loved that video. That was like insane.
I
Like
have
people
absolutely
wanted to
zero
know where
context
the
for this.
product came from.
Little thing
Like,
with slides and
Honestly,
ducks.
I did not.
Oh, is
think
it like
that
the
something
penguin
like
thing
that?
that goes up
it
the
just
stairs?
goes
I love
round
that.
and round,
Work.
yeah.
My
It's
monkey
crazy.
brain just go ooh.
My monkey brain. Ah.
I could genuinely watch one for like half an hour.
Yeah, when that thing's on, I'm locked in. Come to Washington. We've been to
Oh, wait,
Washington.
Which
before. Have you been to
Washington?
Washington?
DC or state?
How fun is that, right?
I mean,
Everyone,
neither.
we're all having fun here.
Yeah, I liked Washington. Admittedly, there was an event on when we were there, so I don't know what it's like with.
Yeah, we didn't go out at all. Like, we do not know what Washington's like. We went to the Nando's and that was it. We were literally in a convention centre, in a hotel, and at a Nando's. That was all we did in Washington, so we don't know what it's like. But we had fun. So, you know. Sort of same though when we go to, like, obviously we have been around Orlando, but when we go to, like, Playlist or whatever, we literally don't do anything other than be in that hotel/convention centre. And then...
Well, it depends if they take us anywhere.
Well, they took us to see Blue Mandarin to go to Universal.
Who was it?
I didn't see.
Useless.
I just saw a meerkat pop up.
One job,
whoever it was.
thanks to the person who did.
I wasn't told to read.
Yeah, it's okay, don't worry.
Come to America, boo! I want to go to Florida so bad.
I want to go to Riyadh.
I want to go.
The second I win the lottery or something, I'm out of here. No more Max and Harvey. I live in Florida now.
I want to go to Tokyo. I really want to do Tokyo.
I think Tokyo is cool, but I'm so easily pleased. I don't care where I am.
Beth.
If there's a sick theme park, I'm there.
Beth did meerkat.
Thank you, Beth.
Beth.
I've just had the biggest crash ever. And
Yeah, you just had an energy drink about an hour ago.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why I've crashed so hard though, because surely the energy drink was meant to give me energy.
Well, I had pre-workout just before I went to the gym, and I really pushed myself while I was there.
Weirdly, it did make my stomach go a bit weird, the energy drink.
If you hadn't eaten anything prior, then that would have done
I
that.
slept from
I haven't had much
1
today, to be fair.
Neither have I. We had one thing from Greg's each before leaving Manchester. Drove the whole way back. I had a packet of crisps and some Oreos. That is so bad. And then got home, didn't eat, went to the gym, did a bunch of other stuff, went to the gym, came here, went live.
I also went to the gym straight as we got home, which probably wasn't ideal.
And that's really bad. Don't do that, kids. Look after your bodies. Bodies are temples.
Are they?
Not really.
Or are they bodies?
But I've noticed ever since I've been looking after myself more, life gets easier. It's facts. You just got to look after yourself, and getting out of bed in the morning and staying up later to engage with friends and or get work done is so much easier when you look after yourself. Look after yourself.
I actually haven't.
I haven't either. I saw a bit of the. No, it started the other day. I saw a bit of the Argentina-Canada match.
Yeah.
I was going to say Argentina battered them, but they actually didn't. It was. I think it was only 2-0 Copa League. It's the American Euros, basically.
Copa America.
Awesome.
American Cup.
So 3 teams?
No, it's
all Brazil,
South
Chile,
America,
Argentina. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, nice.
What would the third one be?
I was just going
Mexico,
Canada,
probably.
North America, South America.
Well, Canada's in North America.
Yeah, it's true. Actually.
America is one team.
That's what's so weird to me, because it's such a big place. Surely you'd kind of go.
They don't have enough good players.
I guess
they need what they can get, to be honest, from their players.
It just seems so strange because it's such a big place. Literally.
It is mental, and I to be fair, I think soccer is getting bigger over there.
Yeah.
Especially, in my personal opinion, in literal stats, the women's team is way better than the men's team in the States. They're just demolishing most competitions.
Sadie said she's going to send fish to the PO
whereas
box.
the men's team for the US are just utterly useless. I don't think they've won anything, have they? No, not that I've done much fact checking, but
not that I can think of.
Whereas the women have probably won most competitions in the States. Yeah, but I think it is getting more popular out there, probably mainly because of Noah Beck, and possibly various other people, but probably mainly Noah Beck.
Well, I mean,
and Messi coming to America, that did it. That really kicked everyone up the arse in that country. All the celebs like Kendall Jenner and whoever it might be going to Miami.
Into Miami.
I did think it was Inter, but then I thought it was weird saying Inter because it's Inter Milan. But
that's what they named it after.
Really?
Yeah.
That's strange. Why?
Why not?
Because it had the first 2 letters and they were like, might as well.
It's like they've got Real Salt Lake City.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so sad, America. What are you doing? Just have your own. You love that. You love having your own thing.
It's also the fact that the Real in like Real Madrid and Real Sociedad means royal. And
Yeah.
America
What's
are like
royal about
very,
America?
very anti-monarchy.
Yeah. So strange. What? Anyway, you got shitballers. Is the roundup of that, unfortunately. Yeah. Someone did mention it's Pulisic.
Yeah.
He's good.
Pulisic, Sergino Dest, and who's the
They did have the keeper that was really good, but he doesn't play anymore, does he?
I know who you mean, yeah.
Shut up. I'm trying to think.
I can only think of Tim Kroll, but that's not it.
Does anyone know the American goalkeeper Tim?
It might
Horton.
not be Tim.
No, it might not be Tim, but
Is
I'm pretty
it
sure
Tim?
it is. It's not Tim.
It's not
Howard.
Horton.
Tim Howard.
Tim Howard, yeah.
Thank you.
I was close.
The other like historically good Americans, you've got like Clint Dempsey and who's the other one? There's like one other.
Clint Eastwood.
No.
He does music, I think.
He does.
George Best. He's British.
Apparently.
Oh no,
Northern
Callum
Ireland.
Best. Yeah. Because I've played with
Callum
Callum
Best
Best
a
before.
singer?
No, God no. He plays in the celebrity matches,
What am
but
I thinking of?
actually,
Not Lando
no, but I know who
Norris.
you're thinking
It's
about.
definitely not Lando Norris.
Yeah, Callum Best is
Glory
George Best's
days.
son. Who did they say? Did they say George Best?
I wasn't looking. I just saw that someone put Lando Norris, and I don't think it's
I mean,
that.
they did put Callum.
I heard the F1 commentators earlier say that Bruce Springsteen was at the race. I don't know whether that they were just referencing, because they then said something about glory days, and I was like, are they just referencing the weather, or is Bruce Springsteen actually at the F1?
That's the shame about having to have the door open, is flies just think it's fair game.
Days.
It's not fair game.
Go away.
Go away, exactly.
See, I could get the electric fly swatter, but then the RSPCA... Wow,
Try
I just
again.
had a stroke. The RSPCA
That's a good question.
will be all on our case or whatever.
Do PETA
No,
care
that's-
about flies?
No, they don't. They
wait,
can't.
no.
There's no way. I think that Peter's rule is like anything smaller than a ping pong ball is like.
Ping pong ball though, that's kind of big.
It is kind of big, but if you think about it, like,
You can get
Western
frogs.
McKenna-
I was going to say a
frogs
pea.
now,
I was going to say a
ball.
pea, right? But there's some stuff that's bigger than a pea that you just. Do you know what I mean?
Thank you, Kiara and Gemma.
I don't do that, by the way. Like, if we got a spider in the house, I'll scoop it up and put it outside. But like, flies, I just have no patience for. I'm like, it's time to fry.
Fry up.
Yeah.
George Weah, he was good. I think he was American.
George Weah.
You are grossly overestimating our audience's care for this topic.
I kind of zoned out as well, really. What's the next pod going to be about? You'll have to watch it to find out, I'm afraid. Because otherwise, what's the point in
But
doing
watch
it?
this one. Watch the one that just came out. Because if you don't, we'll sacrifice
Here we go.
him.
I bet he's not going to join, but I hope he does.
Darley Chaffle.
Chaffle.
He might. Where is he right now? He's up north. He texted me to say he was up north, and I was like, oh, because he saw that I said I was going up north, and he was like, where, well, no, he said, how long are you up there? And I was like, well, we're in Manchester, and we're only up here for like 2 or 3 days. And he was like, oh, well, I'm going, maybe I shouldn't say that, but he said he was going somewhere not Manchester, if anything, like a couple of hours away from Manchester, and I was like, you should have led with that.
Duff
because
said, I'm afraid I'm playing cards and watching football. That's alright, Duff.
Well,
you know what else, Duffel, is you're a
wet wipe.
wet wipe. That was the better thing to say. I'm really trying to censor myself at the moment because we just don't need to go.
Thank you, Beth. Got a nice little hat later.
Yeehaw.
You don't get to keep it. It's really sad.
That's a shame.
Joe on the live. Well, you just missed her.
Joe's
we were
a
just
menace.
with her. She was up. Well, we were up with her. She got a new car.
Oh, bros and bros, we just watched Burlesque. My God, is it good?
It is very
For
good.
anyone that's into musicals,
And up north.
we've not been paid to say this.
Not at all.
Don't think they've got that in their
We
budget.
do have 2 friends in the show.
We've got 2 friends in the show.
We have not been paid to say this.
Honestly, so they're in their first week of previews, right? That's really tricky for a new show. They've got loads of things that they want to change. They're really obviously nervous because it's a brand new show that they're hoping people will like. They don't know how an audience is going to respond. First of all, that's one of the most electric crowds we've ever been a part of.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive.
For theatre. I've been to a few drum and bass raves, very different. But just the show itself, like obviously they'll make a few tweaks by the time it goes to London, if it does, but it's utterly phenomenal. Like it's in my top 5 that I've ever seen.
Have me
And
wanted to be all like,
I've seen a lot of musicals,
you know?
and it's in my
I
top
wanted to
5.
give it one of them.
Like genuinely.
When the trumpets come in with the whatever it is,
Put it
it's
this
so
way:
good.
if you're a girl that's done a dance class ever, it's up your alley.
Wait till
like
round them up.
but I'm sort of that's what I was watching it thinking. I was like, this is going to resonate with so many people. Well, maybe not resonate because I don't think everyone's going to be able to. There are elements that you could relate to for sure, not the burlesque
You've
side
been
of
talking
things.
for far too long.
Well, I'm just explaining it for people. It's something to talk about,
Someone
isn't
else where
it?
they can listen to the podcast. It's 13 again on YouTube.
If you want to listen to it, close your eyes.
Yeah, again, we're not doing it on like Spotify and iTunes and stuff because frankly we don't want the
Hassle.
admin. The admin. It's just too much. We can't be bothered. We're just doing it on YouTube because it's more fun. It might end up on a streaming service at some point if we can be bothered, but it won't be us that does that. It'll be someone else getting involved at some point.
And this is the thing. Realistically, if we did the podcast on Spotify, I think we'd have more people being like, "Why isn't it on YouTube? I want to watch it." And then we'd be like, "Oh, now we've got to think about." We just thought about the filming straight away. We were like, "Right, how are we going to do this?" Obviously, we're going to zhuzh up the background once we've got everything in order because we want it to look nice and pretty for you. But for now, we're cracking on, giving you guys some content.
We're in our
hoping you enjoy
previews
it.
era.
Yeah, we're in our previews era, exactly. Hoping some sponsors might get involved, but you can only hope. Max DJ plugin coming. I wasn't going to say anything, but now that you mentioned it, the only plug I have really is that I'm playing Ministry of Sound twice next week, which I'm really excited for. It's on Tuesday and Thursday. If you are in town in London and want to swing by and have a listen to the set, please feel free. And if not, I'm sure I will have other events that I'm at or part of in future that you'll be able to go to. So don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. You don't have to go to this one. Like I said, it's a bit of a different style of music than you guys might like. Would you go, Leo? Would you go to Ministry of Sound?
I would, but I don't have a story related to Ministry of Sound.
Please.
Start
Thank you, Kay.
Start of this year, academic year, so September, some of my mates tried to convince me to go with them to Ministry of Sound after our football match.
Gotcha.
And,
weird time to go.
Yeah.
We've just kicked a ball about and are knackered. Who wants to go Ministry of Sound?
Exactly, that was my point. I was like, why would I want that? I want to go sleep.
Yeah, that would be me for sure. Was that the story?
Pretty much.
Sorry, it was actually good, but I was kind of waiting for something. I was like, oh, this is going somewhere good. I'm glad that it was that. But
I thought I'd keep it short.
Do you know what is interesting about it? Because obviously you are still 17. So the one I'm doing on Thursday, I don't know if I told you this, it's an over 16s night.
Okay.
So it's actually they do a younger, they do the event for a younger crowd.
Yeah.
And they actually said to me, and I won't go into detail of exactly what was said, but they said they've had to calm down the music for the youth events because they did a load of drum and bass nights and it essentially turned the kids feral. And I will explain more after the live. But it apparently it does get a bit nuts at Old Ministry, so good time. But Yeah, no, I'm excited for it.
Wait, does that say what is Leo?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Might have gone. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how live streams work.
You guys should collab with Jojo Siwa. Hey, I'm sure at some point in future, if she comes over and wants to hang out, we'll do something. I'm not sure, and I'm not like taking this off the table. I'm not sure our music particularly aligns with hers. There's nothing wrong with that. She's just doing a different thing to us. But like we say, we're still good friends. We don't speak on a regular basis, but if we saw each other, it'd be like, hey, how you doing, kind of thing. But yeah, I'm sure we'll see her sometime in the near future. And honestly, all I can say is respect to her for doing what she's doing. Thank you, Anne. Absolute legend. Song with Jacob Sartorius. Now, weirdly, that would actually kind of make more sense, because I think he is, more along the lines of what we'd be going for. But is the new music really going to have no swearing? Well, the occasional song might, but put it this way, and I think I've explained this before, we, and especially me, don't... I think swearing in songs, it's fine if it's necessary, kind of thing, but if you're like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not calling anyone out here, but I feel like a lot of rappers and various other genres, they swear for the sake of swearing, and it's sort of like, alright, cool, but you could have actually thought of something a bit more creative.
I kind of disagree with that.
Why?
I think sometimes if it elevates the thing that's been said,
no, but it's just a bit like,
I don't know. I think it's not fair for us to judge why someone did or didn't use a swear word. I think sometimes it is screamingly obvious that someone just put it in there.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm saying when it elevates the actual sentence or lyric that's being said, I'm completely on board with
frankly,
that.
Again,
I'm not against it.
I'd make the argument that in real life, fun fact, you might not know this, I'm incredibly sweary. And it's just in case that doesn't come across on these live streams. And because that being the way that I talk, that might also then end up being the way that I write. And that's not necessarily true, because I am good at sort of, putting that aside for when I am writing, but like at the same time, if I'm feeling kind of sweary, I might just be going like, because that's what's coming out of my brain.
OMG, not the CBBC stars Max and Harvey swearing.
Know,
you guys should have seen
right?
the bloopers. even from a young age.
Even when we were 15.
Pretty much all of our producers were like, can you guys just
Please,
chill?
stop.
We need to not have to cut this much out. And we were like, oh, sorry. To be fair, actually, a lot of the time, because we weren't just, again, I was never really doing it for the sake of doing it. I was always doing it to, have a little funny thing to say. And we've actually got some really, really funny bloopers that ex-producers have sent us in the past. A lot of which we could probably never post. Not even probably never post. Not even probably too offensive in their eyes, kind of thing. But
they wouldn't want it coming out that was
no, I don't think they'd allow that. But we do have them.
Not all of them.
Not all of them, actually. Yeah, I think they kept most of them from us in fear that we would post them eventually.
Why would they?
But yeah.
Anyway, it's been real. Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much, everyone.
It's just like, right, that's
if you're wrapping up, I'm wrapping up. I've got stuff I need to do.
Yeah.
So if you haven't, thank you, Beth. If you haven't gone and watched the podcast, go over to YouTube, 13 Again Pod, and have a watch of that. Maybe we'll do an episode with Leo at some point. Get his perspective on life as a 13-year-old.
We won't.
I'm tempted. But yeah, please go and watch it. Give it some love, support. If you want to make edits or anything like that of it, feel free. We love watching stuff back.
I vote for a Barmy and Joe episode.
Barmy and Joe.
Right, Joe.
No, not you two.
Joe is amazing. She's got some amazing opinions, but we would have to probably subtitle it, because it would be tricky for people, because we've grown up with her and we understand what she's saying, but a lot of people would not know what she's saying, bless her. We would have her on. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Legends to the people that said they're already editing. Thank you so much. We will see you guys soon. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy the Euros, all that malarkey, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just stalling until it, catches up so it doesn't end abruptly. Thanks, and